Hi, I'm Jeff Megahan. I'm the features editor at Optometry Australia, and I'm here with Dr. Stephen Lamb. And Stephen's just submitted a case report for our September issue, and I'd like to talk to Stephen about why and how he did it. So welcome, Stephen. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me here, Jeff.
Okay, great. So I just want to ask, just give me a little general background of where you practice and your main areas of clinical and personal interests.
Yeah, I currently practice at Optiplex Eye Care. It's in a health hub in Knox in Melbourne, and it's basically it's allied health clinic. It's got GPs, pharmacists, physios, dentists, you name it. And so it's a really holistic care centre for all of our patients. Some of the areas that I'm interested in really is medical optometry, where we treat diseases. I really like optical emergencies and anterior segment diseases because I feel like it gives us this instant gratification when a patient comes in and when we treat the disease, we see it get better and our patients feel happier. But I also like glaucoma. So I feel like glaucoma is an area where it's quite challenging clinically and also emotionally. You know, it's not one of those things where our patients come in and tell us they have glaucoma. We tend to find it by accident. And then now it's we've got to communicate the diagnosis and the management plans with our patients without freaking them out too much. But what I love most about it really is that once you start this journey on managing glaucoma with our patients, they really rely on us to support them through this condition that they probably have for the rest of their lives. But also they entrust us to protect their vision. So it's kind of scary at the same time, but it's rewarding. That's what I like about it.
So the next question I'd like to ask is, so what drives a person to write a case report for Optometry Australia's member magazine?
Yeah, look, I thought it was a great story to share and a real win for optometry. It just shows us how important the profession is, because it's not really just about eyes. You know, we do eyes, but we see so much more systemic conditions. So it's really good just to share how this case entails not only optometry but allied health altogether. And I thought it might be able to help one of my colleagues out there if they come across a case like this.
Yeah, very good. So that for those who haven't read the article yet, just can you give us a quick summary of how you found the relationship between sleep apnea and glaucoma?
Yeah, look, I found that patients that have sleep apnea tend to have lower oxygen levels in their bloodstream, especially in this case where the patient also had low blood pressure. It really brought on a hypoxic environment for the optic nerve. So it's quite important that if we do manage patients with normal tension glaucoma, that we also consider sleep apnea, because if we can re-oxygenate this nerve, I think it would improve the patient's prognosis. Yeah.
It's just interesting because I didn't understand that you were actually inside a building that had access to so many different medical professionals, and that much make the referral process so much easier. Like you can actually just walk down the corridor and ask the guy how it's going, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in university, I always wanted to have my own practice, and I thought, there's so much more allied health involvement in eye care. So I thought, I'll find a team, get them together, and be able to open this medical center with a bunch of great people. And yeah, you're right. It's so convenient. I literally just knock on the door next door. Right. Hey guys, my GP colleagues, I need some oral medication. And then the patient goes across, jumps the queue straight in, and then goes to the pharmacy, which is next door as well, and then just grabs what they need.
Oh, the pharmacy's there as well. What's the setup like? I mean, what's the different types of medical professionals you have at the place?
So at the moment we got optometry, we've got GPs, there's about 12 GP rooms, we got psychologists, dentists, we got physios, podiatrists, we have our Priceline pharmacy in there as well. We have clinical labs. It's like the blood testing company. So yeah, we have all those, and we're hoping to add in audiology next, and I think that ticks all the boxes for allied health.
Sounds like it, yeah. So obviously, that'd be intraprofessional sharing. I'm sure you speak to GPs, and then you'll speak to. Is there an ophthalmologist? Is there as well?
No, it's just primary healthcare at this stage. Yeah.
Okay, so then you're going back and forth to the GP. I mean, they're bringing in, I'm sure, different information that in their line of work. I mean, it sounds like a very fruitful environment to discuss just healthcare in general. I mean, do you find like you're still in university and you're learning stuff every day, or how's that working out?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's my colleagues, teach me a lot of things from their profession as well. And we try to hold meetings every month where we present interprofessionally between all of us, and we go through case studies together. So I'm still learning quite a bit, not only from eyes, but from every other profession at the same time.
Which brings me to my next question: is how important is it to have interprofessional sharing of clinical experience in optometry?
Look, I think it's quite important, not only in optometry, but in any medical field. If we want to increase our scope of practice and become better clinicians, let's just say when we want to manage a condition and we know a management plan and we know that our colleague has done this management plan, you know exactly what to expect. So when there's the case that comes along, we're more likely to take on that challenge because when you know what's going to happen, it's a little bit less scary. But also at the same time, I think that when we share our cases, we not only help each other, but we're really helping a lot of other patients too, around the world. Whoever sees our video, they might learn from it and apply the same knowledge.
I hope so. Which brings us to the last question. Can we expect any case reports from you in 2021?
Yeah, definitely. Look, I really enjoy. I really enjoy it if I can help my colleagues get out of a sticky situation. But at the same time, I think I learned heaps just through the research alone. So you'll definitely see more of me.
It's definitely great to have you in there. I really appreciate your sending that in. I'm always surprised actually when I read stuff, and not only that it was submitted, but very informative, high quality, well written. And as an editor, that's a real pleasure to come across. And I just want to thank you personally for doing that.
Well, thanks a lot, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And
all right.
You guys happy and healthy.